You have one of the coolest names I've ever spoken. It's just a cool name. Let's be honest. But that's not the question. So you mentioned transcendentalism, right?
Right.
Henry David Thoreau. I certainly adore that literary movement. My oldest daughter is her name is Emerson, after Ralph Waldo. And so one of the things that I personally struggle with is how to make some of the ideals of transcendentalism apply today. I mean, it is very spiritual, it's very metaphysical, but how do you incorporate such concepts in today's world with modern conveniences and, cell phones in hand? I'd love to get your thoughts on that.
It's a great question and a great observation. I believe you do it by putting it into the DNA of the company, by talking about what you stand for. And when you talk about the issues of ESG, environmentalism is a key component of that. And that's part of what the transcendental thing is about. It's about nature and appreciating nature and being able to recognize it. If people recognize it, it is great. And if I were to talk with some business school students, which I do on a regular basis, I don't emphasize as much the spiritual nature of it because it probably falls on deaf ears or they're saying yes, but how do you make money with it? I point out that the trend is coming to environment now. So if you're aware of it and you're aware of these things, if you're aware of the fact that taking care of the planet is going to be a huge business, that there is going to be more out there, people then look at it in a different way. So it's similar to when we use Buckminster Fuller. Any of you read Bucky Fuller, you'll be amazed. The greatest genius of our time, or one of those. And he created a whole new math because the old math system didn't work. And he said that math should be inherently rational. Every number should be discrete. Numbers like pi and 1.414 that we use in math doesn't work. So he created a whole new math around what happened in nature and did that. Well, I knew that, and all of our team we put together working with him knew that, but touting that element to the world wasn't as important as showing them something that looked really elegant and new and different. So have that in your DNA, constantly come back to that, but then figure out how you market around that, not just coming out as somebody who's a flag waiver.
Thank you.
We're going to one of my favorite outliers. He's not only an Olympic gold medalist,